Welcome to Muscles for Menopause. If you like this video, don't forget to press the subscribe button to see more of this. So my name is Tamela, and today I'm going to be doing mostly body weight workout, and it's going to be quick and dirty. It's about 15 to 20 minutes. It kind of depends how fast I go during this. There's 6 exercises, and all you need is some sort of chair or bench and some sort of band. Sometimes I even have people use like a stretchy belt, so you can use anything like that. It doesn't have to be fancy. So I'm going to count today. I'm not a very good counter. That is my caveat. All my students say, you don't count, right? It's like, no, you have to pay extra to count. So I'm trying to do 10 reps on each side or per exercise. And if I don't do exactly 10, you do the extra 10th one for me, okay? So we're gonna start, you've already done your warm-up, presumably, and we're gonna start with a pulsing lunge. So I'm gonna set myself up. I'm gonna show you different angles through it. I'm gonna do 6 exercises in what are called supersets. So 2 exercises back to back, 3 rounds, and then move on to a new set, okay? So I'm gonna start with a pulsing lunge. So I'm setting up my hips, and I'm just gonna pulse 10 times. 3, trying to be upright, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You notice my knee does not touch the floor because that would be terribly uncomfortable. Same stance, split stance. I pulled my legs together. 1, 2, woo, little wobbly. 3, I'm looking ahead. 4, for my balance. 5, last 3. Okay, now no one loves push-ups. I don't love push-ups, so I put them in at the very beginning of my workout to get them over with, okay? So I'm doing 10. Again, I'll show you different angles. First angle I'll show you from here. Nice and wide to get into the chest. Plank lowering, essentially. Six, 9, 10. Now, if those are too hard, we don't generally recommend you going onto your knees. Go onto the chair, go onto a bench, go onto something that your lever looks like this. Your hands are higher than your feet. Will always make the push-up easier. You'll do a better push-up if you change your lever as opposed to go to your knees. Okay, back to my lunges. 1, the second part of my superset. 5, 6, 7. This is a great workout if you're traveling. You don't really need much. 10, or about, right? Forgive me for not being perfect. I'm certainly not a perfectionist about my workout. 4, 5, 6. You can feel this in my glute. Okay, and then I'm right back to my push-ups. You can see it's efficient. I'm going to show you this side. Just see if you can have a little bit of a different angle. 1, 2, 6. Strong legs. Try not to drop your head. You get tired, people tend to drop their head. Not a great form. Okay, right into the third round. Starting to get warm. Okay, I'm going to show you the front angle. Okay, hip squared. 1, 2. I like holding my hands up here because it just keeps my chest upright. 6, 7, being aware of my tummy. 10 or so. Same. Last one. Shoulders down. 8, 9. Don't love lunges, so I like to do them first as well. Okay, I'm going to show you the front view of the push-up so you get a sense of what it looks like here. Last ones, strong plank position. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, I'm glad I have this over with. Okay, so moving on to the second superset. So the next one I'm gonna do is a squat, and I'm gonna activate my glute med out here. And so I'm gonna do 20 total. So I might have a hard time keeping track here, bear with me. So I'm going into a sumo squat, so my feet are wider, a little bit separated here, turned out. Okay, 1. And I'm squeezing as I lift. 3, 4, I can go slower, fast. 6, 7, good energy today, I'm gonna speed it up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 2, and 20. Okay, going right to my dips. So, I'm not gonna go too deep in my dips because I wanna protect my shoulders. Straight legs harder, bent knees easier. I'm gonna go kind of between the two. Okay, so 1, trying to keep my chest up. Last 2. Okay, so it's a little bit more of a chest workout today. You can kind of see that. Go right back to my squats. And anytime you need to drink water, grab your water, grab your towel, and getting set up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 'Squeeze, squeeze, 13, 14, 2. Feel them right here, right through my side. Back to the dips. Okay, taking a moment to set up, roll the shoulders back, try to keep the chest up, try not to cave in. Choose your position. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, last round of the superset. I'm sweating and I'm a little out of breath. It's kind of nice. Feels good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 more. 4. You can see I'm trying not to lean my body over, right? I'm trying to stay in the middle. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, the last round of dips. Here we go. Setting up, shoulders back, chest up, strong arms, dipping. Triceps and chest, and some core. You could hear my breath because I needed to breathe. It was getting really hard. Okay, the last superset are going to be 2 things. You're going to need your band for the second part. First one is a curtsy lunge alternating sides for the glute. So this is instead of the med glute, it's more for the glute max. And band pull aparts for the back. And a little bit chest and some core. Kind of a few things. Okay, so I'm going to curtsy side to side. 3, and I'm really trying to sink down. I'm trying not to collapse my chest forward. Some people do kind of like that kind of thing. I'm trying to stay upright. 10 more. Thinking of my core. Again, my arms up because it's helping me remember to keep my chest up. I think about 4 more. Okay, definitely gone into my glutes. Okay, I've got a band here. I've got a pretty stiff band, so I'm going fairly wide on it. If you have a really stretchy band, you might want to go a bit narrower. You got to determine how you want to feel, okay? So I'm going to wrap it around my hand. I'm going to go into an athletic stance, which means that I'm really solid in my stance. Abdominals pulling in, and I'm going to test and see if we can do these pull apart, shoulders down. 1, 2. So I'm feeling my core activate, and I'm feeling my back, upper back. I'm feeling my shoulders. 7, 8, my knees are soft. 9, and 10. Okay, that's the first round of our first superset. Second round, curtsies. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do these faster or slower. I like this speed. It just feels like I can really be aware of getting into what I'm doing. Feeling my glutes nicely here. Lost count, let's do 6 more, just for a heck of it. 2, 3. Remember, I told you to forgive me. I told you I wasn't going to be counting perfectly. The only bad workout is the workout you didn't do, as far as I'm concerned. Right, so if you do 10, 15, 20 minutes, you don't count properly. As long as your form is good and your intention is to stay with it, you're good. Okay, round 2, band pull aparts. Shoulders down. I'm gonna scooch up a bit because it's a little bit too easy. I'm being aware of my back body here, squeezing. As much as I can, I'm trying to be aware of the areas I'm working in my body so I can really put my focus there. Not only is it really nice for the mind to really just focus on the body, it's better muscle activation. Last curtsies I'm going to do with a little bit of a hang in there, kind of like a hang, and that makes it a little bit more stressful on my glutes. So as opposed to touching down, harder work. Obviously, if you held the weight, it'd be even harder work. You notice I don't go as far because I have to maintain my balance, but it's just a different kind of work. So it's just a variation. Okay, I'm gonna grab my tubing once again, and I'm gonna really challenge myself on this last one because I know it's my last round. That's what I often do. I'll do a couple more reps, I'll challenge myself a little bit more. And let me tell you, this is more challenging. 3. I try to breathe out on the exertion. 4 more. Really focusing on the back energy. About 10. Okay, that is your workout. It's quick and dirty. You notice there's not a lot of rest because I'm just trying to make it really efficient. I'm definitely sweating, I'm a little bit out of breath, and I would follow this with a really nice cool down, a little bit sort of quieter stretching. Do as long as you need to loosen up and feel good.